guess where I'm sitting? The saga continues as I endeavor to sew my husband, Dennis, a jacket, a winter cozy jacket of sorts. And if you tuned in last week, you know that I ran into a little hiccup. The pattern actually had a typo, but anyway, I went with a different view. In case you're curious, I'm going with view E, so that's the main one that the guy on the cover is wearing. So yeah, I will show you what I have so far. I did have a late start this morning, but I did make some progress. So here on the back of my door, we have the beginnings of a shell. The shell, the outer portion of the jacket. So it looks like nothing right now, but there are some details. We have a pocket, which I'm very, very proud of. Very proud of the pocket. Normally these are kind of fiddly to make, but this came together really nicely. And then we also have some more pockets on the side. So it's very subtle, but you can see the stitch marks on the outside here. So, you know, when he puts his hands in there, there are these nice deep pockets. And then pattern matching. I am very, very chuffed with my pattern matching up here. Both sides mirror each other, so I'm really, really happy with the way that turned out. The pocket, on the other hand, didn't really, you can see that I did align it with the other pieces right here, but honestly, I don't think that's such a big deal. On the side, it does mirror on this side very, very closely, and then this side not so much. But you know what? I am just gonna roll with it. I don't think it's anything that's too unsightly. So here's what it looks like on the inside. So the next step was to sew up the hood. So I did that, and then the step after that is to sew up the lining hood. Now, I've talked about this at length, but I'm sewing the lining out of Sherpa, my latest fabric obsession. And let me tell you guys, while this fabric is incredibly buttery soft, it is a nightmare to sew with. Seriously, it is like sewing a small animal under your sewing machine. I actually had to unpick this entire thing, which I liken very much to unpicking zigzag stitches. This is no picnic to unstitch. So I don't know, some of the fabric got slippery and I had to sit here for a good amount of time unpicking it. So my goal for tonight is just to finish sewing up the hood and taking the rest of the night off. I'm calling it quits until tomorrow. There is always tomorrow. So, you know, we shall see where that goes. But I was very impressed with Dennis. Dennis made a thing. So Dennis came into my craft room and saw me cutting out all this glorious Sherpa on my floor. Yeah, it is a mess again. I cleaned it this morning. I did not record myself cleaning, but believe me, I cleaned it and now it is a disaster again. Anyway, he came into my craft room, saw me cutting all this out, and then he picked up a scrap of fabric and, viewer, Dennis made a thing. He made a thing out of the scraps. I am so proud of him. Yeah, Dennis made a Sherpa thong. It's so fluffy. I mean, come on. This will definitely keep someone warm in winter.